captain's future, controversial whispers behind the scenes, and a season that could define everything. The Oilers are front and center, and fans can barely catch a breath. With contract rumors swirling before the season even kicks off, gripes about free agent moves, and the pressure to compete for the cup, every decision matters now. Will the season start smoothly, or are we in for chaos right out of the gate? Don't miss a beat if you live and breathe Oilers hockey. Subscribe now, and let's hit 1,000 subscribers to show Edmonton's fan power lately. All anyone can talk about is Connor McDavid's future. Rumors, interviews, and endless analysis leave every Edmonton fan on edge, wondering if he'll sign soon or keep everyone guessing. The latest chatter around McDavid's contract is, to say the least, all over the map. Some say he's taking his time, while others hint he wants things settled before the 2025-26 season starts. Anyone paying attention knows every detail is under a microscope. McDavid recently returned to Edmonton after the Olympic orientation camp in Calgary, and his movements have caught eyes. Everything seems to be lining up for a deal soon. But what does that actually mean for the Oilers? Here's where things get interesting. According to the Oilers Now podcast, David Staples mentioned that McDavid's contract extension is the top priority at training camp. The captain doesn't want to be a distraction, which could speed up the signing. Staples also pointed out we don't know the length of the new contract yet, but something official should drop in the coming weeks. The expectation is that McDavid will be fully focused on the bigger goal: winning with Edmonton, no distractions. No drama off the ice. In a recent interview representing Canada, McDavid made it clear his focus is still on winning with the Oilers. He wants that long-coveted Stanley Cup with the team that drafted him in 2015, showing commitment to the franchise and the fans. Rumors now suggest the extension could be 3 to 4 years, a term reflecting mutual trust. McDavid wants to stay in Edmonton, and the team wants their star player close to compete for a championship. Meanwhile, fans are stuck in that endless waiting game. Every snippet of news, every reporter comment, every move McDavid makes on the ice is scrutinized. The tension builds, and the question everyone's asking is, will we finally see him sign before training camp? I want to hear from you, Oilers fans. Do you think McDavid will lock it in before the season, or will suspense linger a bit longer? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because we want to know what you think about the captain's future. If you live in Edmonton and want to stay on top of everything McDavid and the Oilers, share this video, leave your comment, and subscribe. This is your spot for exclusive NHL news, delivered in a way that's easy to follow. The Oilers situation isn't calming down anytime soon. New updates about departures, contracts, and draft moves could pop up at any moment. Every piece of news can shake the fan base and shift the team's strategy. Buckle up, because the next update is going to hit hard for those following closely. Have you thought about how a front office decision can completely change a player's career? Today, we're diving into a situation behind the scenes with the Edmonton Oilers that's still making waves in the NHL. There are details here that might surprise you. Last summer, the NHL saw something unusual. The St. Louis Blues put forward dual salary sheet offers for 2 Oilers players. That's right, 2 offers. Putting Edmonton in a tough spot, fans were anxious to see if the Oilers front office would match the offers or let the players move on. The suspense was real, especially since both were seen as key pieces for the team's future. Only now, months later, do we have a player speaking out about the process. Dylan Holloway from Calgary openly shared his feelings on the Cam and Strick podcast. He didn't hide his frustration. It bothered me how little Edmonton considered me in our contract talks. I'm an Alberta kid. I wanted to come back to a team we pushed so far with, but once Edmonton didn't reciprocate, I was off to St. Louis. The impact was clear in Holloway's first season with the Blues. He tallied 26 goals and 63 points. In 77 games, showcasing the speed and finishing, Edmonton lost by not matching the offer. It's impossible not to wonder what if Edmonton had done things differently. Holloway's performance makes it clear he could have been a vital part of the Oilers' attack this season. That said, life moves on, and both players have their future secured in St. Louis. Still, with all the changes the Oilers made in the offseason, fans can't help but dream about seeing Holloway back in the lineup. So here's my question to you. Do you think the Oilers missed a major opportunity letting Dylan Holloway go? We want to hear your thoughts on this still debated move. If you think you've seen it all from the Oilers this season, think again. Behind the scenes, things are heating up, and there's info yet to break. Trades, rumors, and critical decisions could drop any moment. Stay tuned, because the next update will have Edmonton fans on edge. NHL preseason is approaching, and the anticipation among Oilers fans is only growing. Every team is gearing up for 2025-26, and there are players in Edmonton with something to prove, whether it's earning their contract or fighting for a spot on the roster. Expectations are high. Before we hit the standouts, quick shoutouts to Max Jones and Curtis Lazar. Both are battling for a consistent spot among the bottom six. Competition is fierce, especially with young prospects nearly NHL ready. Max Jones has all the tools coaches love: size, for-kicking presence, and the ability to create opportunities. He spent most of last season in the ALL, but 2025-26 could be his chance to prove he can handle NHL duties daily. Curtis Lazar hasn't yet completed a full NHL season, with 76 games in 2015-16 as his best stretch. The question is whether he can become a reliable option for Konopluau and his squad. Earning consistent ice time now, key names for the season. Trent Frederic enters what's effectively his first big boy contract with a $3.85 million AAV. He needs to show he's worth the investment. Building on the confidence Edmonton placed in him during recent playoffs. Ty Emberson is another defenseman with eyes on him. Solid presence, smart defensively, and accurate shot. His second full season will test whether he can be a third or second pairing mainstay. At $1.3 million, every play counts. Jake Wallman starts his first full season in Edmonton, already showing quality on the blue line. This year will be about cementing his spot, building chemistry with defensive partners, and adapting to the Oilers system. Darnell Nurse continues to face scrutiny over his $9.25 million contract, despite being one of the NHL's top defenders. This season is another chance to prove he's worth it and silence critics and doubters. Finally, Stuart Skinner, 27, needs to prove he can be the Oilers' clear-cut starter. After inconsistent seasons, this is his shot to show reliability, especially after sub-.900 playoff performances. Edmonton's goaltending future could hinge on this year. With so many expectations, 2025-26 is shaping up to be a defining year. For the Edmonton Oilers, fans, who do you think will shine and who might fall short this season? Share your thoughts in the comments, hit like, subscribe, and spread the word so other fans can join the conversation.